HeyImAmethyst here. For those who are returning, welcome back to another video on my channel. And for those who are new here, welcome! In this video, I'm going to be modding my Wii for the very first time. This video will be showing footage of me getting the homebrew up and running on my Wii. I was a bit confused, but once I figured certain things out and went through the tutorial, everything was working fine. And I tested out some of the channels once I got the internet working on my Wii, and it was pretty fun. I just want to let it be clear that this video is not a tutorial on how to mod your Wii. I will be cutting certain things out and stuff like that. I did get confused at certain parts, but if you are interested in modding your Wii, I would recommend that you go to the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 because it has everything on how to mod your Wii. I will link the website in the description below. I highly recommend that you read the guide. It's recommended that you read this guide so that you don't accidentally brick it in the process. So yeah, I'll just get started into modding my Wii. Alright, it's time for the segment where I mod my Wii. I'm a bit nervous to get started because, at least from what I've seen online, if I'm not careful, I might accidentally brick my Wii. I'm like really scared because this is like the only Wii that I've ever owned, and I didn't have to pay for it because it was a gift. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully as long as I follow the hacks guide, everything should be alright. I noticed that while I was reading, I think I misread the amount of space that I was going to need. It said 128 megabytes, but I thought it meant gigabytes, so I run ahead and like bought a 128 gigabyte SD card from Walmart. Normally I would get like the SanDisk brand, but I didn't want to keep paying so much money for SD cards, so I thought to look on Walmart and see if they had any cheaper ones, and they did. And when I reread the amount of space I needed on the hacks guide, I realized that it said megabytes and not gigabytes, but I thought it's nice to have this size SD card because I tend to I'm a file goblin. I tend to accumulate a lot of files. So yeah, I'm going to try and use this and try and follow the guide. At least from what it said, I need to use this SD card to do an exploit or something like that. I don't know. Again, this isn't a tutorial, so please don't try and watch this video and copy what I'm doing. I recommend you go on the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 website. I will link that in the description. So this is what my Wii looks like as of right now, pre-modded. This Wii that I have is the family edition model, which is kind of funny because why is it the family edition but it has certain features taken away? Like, there's no ports for the GameCube controller for me to play GameCube games, which is kind of stupid, to be honest. I feel like if it was a family edition, it should have more features instead of taking away features, but you know, it's fine. At least it still has the internal mechanisms to play GameCube games. So I just needed to mod this thing and hope that it works. I do have a wide pro controller. I don't know if I need to buy a different adapter for it in order for it to work with Nintendo. But we'll see when I get to it. But yeah, hopefully things go well and everything works. So yeah, I'll just start reading the website and following the process. Yeah, here's where it said I need a minimum of 128 megabytes, and I misread that as gigabytes. Yeah, so apparently I need this SD card. but on average, I would need one that's 2 gigabytes or more, and 128 is plenty space. Oh, but it must be formatted to FAT32. I forgot about that. Let me grab my SD card reader.
A few minutes later.
All right, I formatted my SD card. Now reading a little bit further, they have this like section here with network compatibility, and it said here that the Wii can only connect to Wi-Fi 3, and it pretty much like says that I would have to check my network to see if it supports this, and I'm not the one paying for the Wi-Fi. I tried looking at the router model, and I tried searching to see if the model that I have supports this, and I couldn't really get a clear answer. So I'm just gonna hope and see if it works. If it doesn't, oh well. I don't really think I'll use the Wii to connect online, even though that would be fine. I mean, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't work. What can I do? Alright, so I do have a Wii Family Edition. So I do have an SD card, so manual setup for C2 Wii brand. Let's see. Rebranded exploit for the Wii that's triggered using the Wii message board. It is compatible with Wii menus version. What version do I have? What Wii version do I have? 1.3 through 3.0 through 4.3. What Wii do I have? Version 3, version 4.3. I think is that the right version? I think that is. Okay, I think this one doesn't require me to use the I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna try this and see if this works. If not, I might have to use this other one. Let's see. Okay, so it's detecting the SD card. It's detecting the SD card, so I inserted it right. It's like before it was like gray, and now it's like bluish. So let me see. Let me look at the next step that I need to do. All right. So on your Wii, return to the Wii menu. Open the Wii message board. Wii message board. Where is that be? I just realized that I had the source recording for my Wii in the wrong size. It's in the proper size now. That was weird. Alright, so it said to click on the Wii message board. Did I do it correctly? Ensure the date on your Wii is correct, or you might not be able to find the letter. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay. Okay, what do you mean? I was... What's the date? What's the date today? What? Tuesday. Oh, did I... wait, but... It's the 19th. It's Tuesday... Yeah, it is a Tuesday. And it's November 20... What? And it's the right time? What? What? What do you mean? Alright, let me find this letter. Oh, there we go. I got it. I found it. All right. We did it. I'm just going to open this letter and hope that this doesn't break the console. I'm like crossing my fingers. Oh my gosh. Please don't break the Wii. Please. What do I do? Oh, press 1. Okay, press 1. Alright. Interesting. Can be installed. Oop. What? Hold on. What am I supposed to do here? Return to main menu and then exit. Your console will have booted into the homebrew channel. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You can now use the homebrew channel to launch homebrew apps, as well as boot me for backing up and restoring a mind map if you're able to install it. But when installing home, or you, okay, we next. How do I? Okay, that was answered for me. All right. Continue to making a mag. I need to back up this NAND. To navigate between options, press power to select. What? Okay. Why did they do it like that? Alright. Select the options button. Okay, so to navigate between options, press power. And then select the first button to the left. Oh, there we go. I seem to be... I have quite a few bad blocks. I mean, this is an old console, so... I mean, I shouldn't be too worried, but at least compared to the picture they provide on the guide, they didn't have as many bad blocks, so I'm worried. I hope that this doesn't break anything.
One eternity later.
So it seemed like everything turned out fine. It was able to like verify all the bad blocks, so it's completely green now. Okay, so I was able to back up my NAND, which is alright. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I need to do, and alright, so I guess I have to continue on to the preloader installation. A brick protection to your Wii. It loads before the Wii system menu. It would also flags that are menu features. Additionally, you can be used to wait. Alright, so an SD card or a USB drive. Okay, so I need to... Okay. So it seemed like my Wii is intact. Nothing seems to be wrong with it. So going back... Alright, so now in addition to like the default channels that I already had on this Wii before, I now have the homebrew channel, which is nice. So now I have to install the preloader step, so I'm gonna have to turn this off, and I'm gonna have to continue on with the next step. Okay, so it seems like my NAND file is in here. So so I need an SD card. Alright, so the preloader installer. So I gotta oh, this is a whole website. Okay. Thus this application should be used with console and generally you should always use home. So is this the... Okay. So I gotta download this. I'm guessing this also counts with the family edition. Hopefully, possibly. Optional requirements for... Okay, so I don't need to download that. Okay, turn off your console. I did that. Insert... Yeah, I did that. Copy the apps folder from the... Okay. Okay, I don't know what's going on with the audio coming into my OBS, but when I turned back on my Wii, like the audio was just distorted. I hope that's not something... I hope that's just something weird with my OBS and there's not something wrong with the Wii. So it said to launch the homebrew channel. Alright, and it said to launch the preloader installer.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I have to go on to this next step. A Wii with the homebrew channel installed. Okay, I have to download another zip file. Okay, so it seems like it was just OBS being OBS. So the sound for the Wii is back. It's working correctly. So I just gotta go to the homebrew channel. Um okay. So set everything to match the select. What? What? Press any. Okay, so not yet. I think. So select beta 3. Where okay, so beta 3 38. Okay, so I gotta make sure beta 3 base 38 248 65535. Press A and it will bring you to the slot map. To the slot map, press A again. You'll be brought back. Ensure that the slot that was just installed is highlighted green. Yes. Press A. And the previous. Oh no. I gotta do this. Alright, 3 more times. Alright.
A few minutes later.
Alright. So now I can continue on to open shop channel installation. Wait, do I have to do this again to install? The Open Shop channel is a homebrew app is currently a preferred way to download homebrew. There are 2 methods to use to open through your homebrew browser. Oh, a homebrew is active. I do not have. Alright, so this is showing me, if only I could, if my Wii can connect to the internet. If only it could connect to the internet. I have to do it the other way. So, let me go through the steps in order to, install this shop channel.
Eventually.
Okay, so I followed the rest of the instructions on how to, install homebrew onto my Wii. So I guess I could just show you what I managed to do with it. I go here, go to the homebrew, and these are like all of the homebrew that I downloaded from like the recommended page for the guide. So I have like a save game manager, I have like a system check. Okay, so it's like system check. I mean, I don't know what to do with this. So yeah, I don't know what to do with this. So I'll just go back to the homebrew channel. I have seen from like other videos where they like use like a USB bootloader. So wait, go back. So like a USB loader app. So I didn't install anything. I'm still like going through the guide, so there's not gonna be anything in here. But I'll just try and like load it and see, and like take a quick look at it. Oh yeah, so because there's no games, I guess it's not gonna load into the menu. Do I press the home? Okay, reload cache, shut down, exit 2. Oh, I like the sounds to it. Like these are all pretty new, so I don't really know what to completely do with these. I can't use this right now because I don't have any discs, and I don't have any discs in the slot yet. So I'll just exit back to the system menu and see. I don't think there's like tutorials on how to like dump the games and stuff like that. I guess I'll just have to like continue on with like what additional apps I can download. I can't proceed on to the Wii Connect 24 or the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection sections of the guide because my Wii is unable to connect to the internet. So yeah, I can't. I think this is pretty much the end of the guide for right now. I mean, I'm still gonna keep it up and like look at what other apps I can download. Cause like there is like a ways, cause like for me to like install like to like back up my games and have them on the Wii itself, I would need to back up my discs that I have, and then I'll have to use a separate program on my computer. So I'll have to take out the SD card, use a different program on my computer I have to use a different program on my computer to split like the game files if they're like over 4 gigabytes, and if my storage is formatted to FAT32, which my SD card is. So yeah, so that's like a thing that I'll have to do. So yeah, I am going to attempt to because there is one. I mean, I could probably okay, hold on. I'm going to test this out with my Sims disc, and then I can try and like download test Nintendo and everything. So let me go and grab my Wii disc. No, I can't download the necessary file, the redumped.org.dat files, because I can't connect to the internet. Why did they make it? Why did they do that? Why did they make it so? Why couldn't they like include that with the file that I downloaded? Because I can't do it on here. All right, so I have the disc in. Okay, so this it's gonna take like 21 minutes. All right, so okay, so I'll come back when this is done.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, so I followed the steps to like back up my my Sims game. So let's see if this is gonna work. Yeah. Okay, it seems like it works. Oh, I didn't know the Wiimote vibrates. Okay, it seems to work. I'm gonna like play it and see if everything's working correctly. I don't have it connected. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, is my save transferred or maybe not? Oh, it is. Okay. Huh. Interesting. All right. Yeah. Okay, so my saves are here. My other save. Everything seems to be working. All right. Huh. That's pretty nice. I don't have to take out my I have to put in the disc. So backing up the game, like it's a lot more steps than just using my 3DS to like dump the games from the cartridge. It seems like to like dump the cartridge for the 3DS. There's like the tools are already built in. Like it wasn't like a whole process, but with the Wii, it seems like I would have to dump it and then take the SD card out and then use a different program to like I have to do a whole bunch of steps. I have to use the command line um and then use a different program to like convert it to a format that the USB loader could use. Um so it is time consuming. So I would have to like dedicate some time to like dump all of my games all at once. But I just did this to test and it seems like it's working.
One day later.
Okay, so it's the next day, and I've followed the tutorial some more, to like get GameCube games working, via Nintendo. I had to like search all over the internet to find, like the config file to get my like Switch Pro controller working. I'm really glad that I don't have to buy an extra like adapter to get it to work with my Wii. It just seems to work pretty well as long as I had like the correct config file for it, because someone made one online. Like I found a file for it online. Someone made one for like the specific controller that I have. So yeah. I have like Animal Crossing up and running. I played a little bit of it. I was like testing it out, and I have the deluxe mod on, so I got my skin tone on my character, which is amazing. I'm gonna try and do the same for like City Folk once I get that up and running. I can't wait for them to like decompile like New Leaf so that they can make a similar mod for that, but we just have to be patient. So yeah. I also figured out how I could connect my Wii to the internet. Apparently, because I have Xfinity as my Wi-Fi, it's not compatible with the 2.4 gigahertz signal with the network. So I had to use an alternative method. So I saw in a YouTube video that I could use a mobile hotspot so that I can configure it to like the proper settings. However, I didn't want to use my phone, but I learned that I could use my laptop. So I have the mobile hotspot set up on my computer, and my Wii was able to connect to that. At least from looking in the Discord, it said that it's not recommended that I use a hotspot because it can result in unstable connections. However, I'm not the one paying for the Wi-Fi, so I kind of have no choice but to use the hotspot. Plus the other options that it gave, I'm not really sure how to do the other options. Like I'm not one that normally messes with Wi-Fi and connections and stuff like that, so I wouldn't, if I were to be able to look into the other options, that's probably going to be hours worth of research and figuring out what I need to do in order to use the other options. So the hotspot is just the easiest one and the readily available one that I can use right now. Plus, if I wanted to take my Wii, if I wanted to bring my Wii over to like my other people's places, the hotspot is just the easiest way to do that. So, because I am planning to take this Wii over to my stepmom's for Thanksgiving, so using the hotspot is just easier instead of having to do all those other setups that probably require me to bring additional stuff with me. So yeah, I have the like Wii Link working. So like the news channel, I haven't tested the news channel. I know the weather channel works. I have like the posting plaza, like everything works. I haven't used this before, so I don't know. You can view me posted by impulse. You can If you want to change the way these are selected for you, press the button. Okay. Popular. Oh, yeah, everything seems to be working. Ooh. Huh. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. I like the way this person did theirs. So yeah, grade contests are working. So there's like, I can enter these ones. I don't know these characters, so I'm not gonna attempt to make those. I tested this out by judging, and then the results, there's like Korok from Hyrule Warriors. You know what? I'm gonna see what people came up with this one. Aww, that's cute. I don't know what this channel does. I've never. The only experience I've had on a Wii so far is playing Wii Sports. And then just playing games on it, mainly. I haven't used any of these other channels before. Wait, is it like a web browser? Okay, so... Okay, I tried typing in Twitch, but Twitch didn't work. I tried typing in YouTube, but it seems like it was having a hard time. I just typed in Google, and it seems like it works. I'm not gonna use the web browser, because there's no point, but... It's there. To breathe underwater. I don't know. Fly in the sky? I mean, I'm afraid of heights. So I would rather breathe under. I mean, if I had wings. Wait, what was I supposed to do? How do I drag it? Yes. But luckily I had Google Maps. I still didn't know where I was going even despite using Google Maps, so... I don't know. I feel like... I mean, I'm gonna choose yes. Because I don't know if people use Google Maps to figure out where they are a lot. I know I use it a lot. I care about eating healthy food. Like, I care quite a bit. I try my best. Hopefully this doesn't freeze again. Okay, we're good. I don't know. I'm gonna predict no. There's like this Wii Speak channel. I don't know what this does. I'm going to test it out and see. Oh, I need an accessory for this. Alright, so I guess I won't be using this channel. So yeah, so this is what my Wii is after modding it. I've had it was like a whole process trying to get everything set up, but once I have everything set up, everything's working nicely. Oh, I have mail. Is there more? But yeah, this is just what my my Wii's like after modding it. I'm not going to install themes on this because I don't want to accidentally brick this thing. So it's gonna stay in the default theme. Plus I think the default theme is nice. I mean, I know it's like a light theme, but it's not blinding, which is nice. But yeah, I really like the fact that there's like people out there who had dedicated their time to make these channels functional again, which is amazing. I'm going to have so much fun on these channels, and also backing up my games and putting games on this thing. Yeah. I really enjoyed messing around with the Wii and um, modding it from scratch. It was a whole process, but it was fine. Like I said before, I am not going to install Wii's on I am not going to install themes on this thing. This is the only ever Wii that I have owned, and I do not want to break it. So yeah, I know there's like a whole guide on the website, on the Hacks website, but like I don't want to take any chances. I don't care. I also know that with the internet, I'm kind of concerned for what I'm streaming on the Wii, and I want to have the internet on. Perhaps maybe I can turn it off if I'm not really using the internet, so that I'm not using so much power. I haven't gotten any games where internet is required yet, so it seems like I won't be using it too often, mainly for like the Wii channels that require it for right now. I haven't played Mario Kart before, so I'm not really sure if there's any additional steps I need to take about for that, but I'll see to it when I get there. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day / night / afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone!